Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am, you are, this is Breath Be Kicking. We're there. Come. So, for today, retention. Um, the retention practice has worked wonders for myself as far as just stepping into that space. Like, once you read about it, uh, also some information on it as well of retention and what it does. You know, uh, just even like the base level of, all right, if we got some retention going on. Hey, Miss Mahogany Jones, how's it going? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, doing well. How are you today? What's going on with you? What's your life looking like? What time is it? Where you at?
It is 7:53, so I'm Eastern.
Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right.
Let me see. Let me see.
So I would just ask, what is your comfort level with breathing practices?
I do like basic breathing practices that I've learned over the years. Like when I
Mm-hmm.
used to go to Vipassana very frequently when I was younger, like before my daughter was born. And
Mm-hmm.
that's mostly where I learned a lot of my breathing practices from regarding meditation. But as far as like every day, it's like I have to make an effort to think
Mm-hmm.
about how I'm breathing every day. Because
Mm,
I do
okay.
notice that a lot of times that I do have like a shortness of breath.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at with it.
Hey, yo, I'm in a class right now, so like the shortness of breath, um, that comes a lot with the fear. Some of the things that we hold, heart chakra, things that we have in our chest and whatnot. Uh, Also, the same thing with that is like the butterflies in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like that nervous feeling. Uh, we, well, my mother's a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Older sister, so they clue me in on a lot of things that women have to do subconsciously or unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Like things like holding in your gut or holding in your stomach or making sure your shirt looks nice or making sure everything looks a certain type of way. And then you're holding your
Yes.
body, like, yeah, you're holding your body in such a way. And then that just develops over time. And next thing you know, you're walking around with your shoulders forward, but your ass is out. You know, like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's like your shoulders could be back, but it's how do you feel about your stomach? Because we're the teaching of breathing is to breathe fully with your stomach. So it's like, how comfortable are you with having your stomach shown? Like even something as simple as
Oh,
that. Something as
yeah,
simple as that.
yeah. I'm not. That's the crazy part, and I never thought about that before.
They're like you ask anyone to hold their breath, they're usually going to do it through the chest.
Hmm.
Because we're usually taught, through fear programming, however, TV shows, other people, we're taught to catch our breath. We're taught to
Mm-hmm.
hold on to it like it's something that escapes you, as if we're not breathing it in every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? I will say the breathing practices, they are they're simple, they're easy to do, as well as easy to set a schedule for them. And the more you practice them, you'll be getting the feelings of them. Therefore, like you say, when you say, you kind of do it every so often, but you do know the feeling of it, which is why you come back
Mm-hmm.
to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, man. I actually have something set up right now. If you would like to practice with me right now, we can do that.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I ain't gonna sit here and talk your head off. So what we gonna do
No,
here?
I'm listening because I need to learn as much as I can about this, because this is kind of like one of those things that I wouldn't say that I'm neglectful, because like I'm aware of every aspect of my being, but just sometimes we're not really, that's kind of one of those things that's automatic and we don't really pay much attention to it, and we should. So
Hey,
I'm here to
before,
learn.
yeah. Hey, same here. Like I'm literally taking a class on breath work. Um, I'm taking another class on the meditation. Like just getting into it for teaching purposes. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can learn it and I can do it, then I can speak to someone else, and then we can have a genuine conversation and get through those things that we didn't know that we
Mm-hmm.
had the power to do. That's all we're doing, just unlocking
Mm-hmm.
our own power, so we ain't got to rely on nobody
Right.
else or blame anybody else. So, oh yeah.
Right.
So this first one, um, so this first column here, all the twos here, this is going to be the inhale. Going to
Okay.
inhale for 2 seconds. And then we're going to, at the top of the breath, well, hold on. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. So we're going to inhale through the nose, back straight, shoulders back. You want to have your shoulder blades inward a little bit. And going to breathe in 2 seconds through the nose, expanding the belly. Just focus on that belly, expanding it as you inhale. Breathe in for 2. And then at the top, we're going to hold for 2 seconds. Nothing coming out. And then we release for 4 seconds out through the nostrils as well. I'll go ahead and give you a slight one. So it's just a.
Okay.
That's all we're going to be doing. That's it right there.
Okay.
I'm going to turn up this music. I really do feel like when you put some instrumentals out there, it keeps you from having to count. And therefore, you know what I'm saying, even if you happen to go for 3 seconds or something like that, you can just go in with a flow instead of, going with all right, I counted for 2 seconds. I held for 2 seconds. Did I blow it out for 4 or for 5? So,
Okay.
all right. So we're going to let this one go. We're going to start here. So first is breathe all the air out of your body. Then inhale. Hold. And release. Inhale. Hold. Release. Inhale. Hold. And release. And that's just 3. That's it.
Okay.
That was just 3. 3, 30 seconds, 25 seconds. So now, like, taking that, building it out for a 2-minute practice, a 3-minute practice. But that's how I would say it took me a minute actually, whenever I started the breath work, to even like do it on a consistent basis. So yeah, just getting into the timing of, let me just get in for 30 seconds. We're going to extend it for a minute. Then you feel those feelings. You feel that air, the oxygen just running all through your blood, all through your body, the lightness that you're feeling, or the warmth in certain areas. Those things have come up. Oh man. So I have another, but this is the one from what I've been learning. This is one of the ways of building up. Just starting small, not trying to overdo it, Not getting into a place where, you're out of breath or coughing or holding your breath so long that you feel uncomfortable. You want to make sure that every
Mm-hmm.
practice you're doing, you can literally do it with no one telling you. You know what I'm saying? This is some stuff you want to do while you washing dishes. This is something you want to do while you on your way to work or sitting in the driveway or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You get that text and you start to get that feeling like, uh-oh, this is that time where you use that breath to bring you back
Mm-hmm.
to center. Therefore, you know what I'm saying? You're not outside of yourself trying to save things or save people or
Mm-hmm.
trying to save yourself. So that's one of the
Do you know
things of it.
anything about the breath of fire?
You you know what? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Wait a minute. I do. Let's see.
Okay.
I only say that because can you see my screen?
Yes.
Because literally the class I'm in right now, Samana, and doing the breath of fire.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Like literally my next lesson I'm doing is that. So it's
Oh, okay.
funny that you had just brought that up. Mm-hmm. All those practices. Yeah, the belly breathing, breath of fire, uh, the not alternate nostril breathing, getting into those
Mm-hmm.
places where you're breathing strictly through your nose. The nose has the hair in it, so it prevents the dust and the dirt from coming in. Your mouth is filled with water and liquid, so that would be one of the reasons why if you breathe through your mouth all the time, that's why you wake up with a dry mouth, or you get sick most of the
Mm.
times. Your mouth is literally a pool. You sit in the wetness for a
Mm-hmm.
while, you're gonna start to feel a little something. So when we get sick, our throat doesn't close up. It might a little bit, but we can still breathe through our throat. The only thing that closes up is the passages in our nose.
Mm. Yeah.
Passages in the nose. Matter of fact, I can definitely I can sing you something on the breath of fire. Heck yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be good. Thank you so much.
Yes, 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 yes. I can definitely do that. All right. Let me go. I got a lot of shares open. Hold on one moment. Ah, we're gonna stop. All right. Yeah. So for the last practice of the day, I would like to show you something on YouTube. I don't know if you have been there before or these um seen these breath practices, but I go to breathing mantra and it's a spot on here I subscribed to a while back. Like they have so many videos for guided breathing. Whether you're just going inhale, exhale, retention at the top of the breath, holding at the end of the breath. I mean, breathing for 2 seconds and breathing out for 2 seconds. I'm talking about going from the basics of the basics to the extreme of the extreme. And they got it all in here. And I would like to practice one with you. And then you'll always have a you always have a way to be able to come back and do these on your own, morning, evening, noontime, whenever. They are 30 minutes a piece. I usually break them up into 10
Okay,
minutes
that's
per.
good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to do this one right here. So let's breathe in 2 seconds, breathe out 4 seconds. We'll probably do maybe 2 or 3 minutes um, just for that one. But they have it to where when you breathe in, they will say so. And when you exhale, they will do hum. That way it takes your mind off of counting or thinking when you have to breathe in or when you have to breathe out. So all you need to concentrate is on your visualizations. Just close your eyes and go where you need to go.
Okay.
All right, so we'll have this one. Let's turn this up a little bit. Right. Turn it down. So just for those few minutes, how's your body feel? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So how do you feel about that one, Miss Mahogany?
Yes, thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna look up this YouTube channel as soon as we get off of here. Thank
Heck yeah,
you so
man.
much for this.
Heck
This is
yeah.
really what I needed. It's like divine timing.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
And it's funny because my daughter came over to the phone and she started doing the mantras too, so that was great. So
Hey, I'm about to knock something over. I'm about to knock something over. Yes. Yes.
yes, and it's so funny because I see that you work with kids all the time, so that's good.
I
So
am
yeah.
I've definitely been out and about, and let me tell you, it's nothing like having somebody holding a baby and that baby reaching out for me, and they be like, "Do you know? Do you know that, bro?" Like, no,
Oh,
I
oh my
don't know your
God, yes, your
child.
energy.
I do
Yeah.
not know your child. I had a lady's son yes other day in the car. They were in another lane. The boy is waving at me in the back seat, waving, just like, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" And his mama said, "Boy, do you know that man?" And I just waved back. I just waved back.
Aw.
So, I enjoy the breath work because I know it works. And I know that we out here on this self-healing, and that self-healing is on the inside. And I'm so glad that you said that it was divine timing for you, because especially when you seeking it, it's gonna be right there for you. It's gonna be right there for you. So heck
Yes,
yeah, man.
exactly. Thank you so much for this today. Thank you so much.
The planetary.
Well, he can't see it, Boo Boo, but yes, she was just trying to show you her plants. So yes, I guess I'll take a picture and send it
Oh,
in the
thank
Geneva,
you.
maybe.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, y'all have a lovely day. You can always come back. Any questions, just ask. Um, I do these a couple times a week. So continue on yours.
Yes.
Continue on yours.
Thank you so much. You have a good night.
Now you too. Have a good one.
Bye.
Yes. Oh, it's dope. Yay. It's bedtime. I think possibly.